Preparation of photographs for court exhibit. Objectives: describe and actualize the methods in the preparation of photographs, evidence, and recognize its importance to legal and ethical issues involved. Preparation of photographs for court exhibit. Preparation of photographs for court exhibit is the next step to be done after enlargement. It includes entries of data as notation in the photograph, such as time the photograph was taken, the initial of the photographer, the photographic equipment used, the lens operator, and speed film. Film use, the case number, etc. The preparation of photographs provide litigators with variety of demonstrative evidence with an option that allows them to understand in simple detail of document or event that is vital to the judge and court's understanding of the facts in a case. Photographs for court exhibit vary depending on what case is being heard. The exhibit may be photographers of question, document, and radiological enlargement, pathological slides, human anatomy, comparison of bullets, fingerprint, footprint, and tire prints, or etc. In trial preparation and case review of cases through scene and autopsy photographs and reports are necessary for conviction and post-conviction appeals.
The exhibit may be photograph of question documents, radiological enlargement, pathological slides, human anatomy, comparison of bullets, fingerprint, footprints, or tire prints. In trial preparation and case reviews of cases through scene and autopsy, photographs and reports are necessary for conviction and post-conviction appeals. Enlargement. Existing documents must be photographed and enlarged before use as exhibit court. Ang mga existing document daw ay kailangan ay naka-photograph and naka-enlarge bago ito i-exhibit sa korte. It should bear proper notations and arrows to illustrate what is being presented for the clear understanding of those who have interest in the case. Kailangan daw ay may mga proper notation and arrows ang evidence para mas magandang ipakita, mas magandang i-present ito sa korte. The enlarged photograph paves way for interaction between witness or attorney, which allow more effective connection with the court in presenting strategy in the case.
The presentation of photographic evidence in court requires the expert testimony of a qualified expert for disposition in court testimony. He/she testifies on facts and renders an opinion only insofar as scientific theory is concerned. This is what every forensic scientist should be. He/she committed to the facts and scientific opinion and not to jeopardize the other party by creating controversy coming from his opinion. Think about what kind of exhibit might be useful for specific issues. Custody and visitation, school reports, counselors report, medical reports.
Focus in exhibits: financial bank statement, credit card statements, house appraisal or brokers, opinion, not tax appraisal, Kelly Blue Book, printouts for vehicle value, loan documents. Preparing exhibits: once you have selected what photographs, bills, school reports, etc. that you want to use in court, you must prepare them. Write up an offer of proof, mark with the stickers, copy, and exchange.
Tips for better presenting photographs in court. Tip number 1. Use many photographs to tell a visual story. In planning for the uses of photographs, think broadly about using many images that set a scene for the jury rather than simply focusing on photographs that are essential to the elements to your case. Image help jurors understand and retain information if you're talking about company in opening. This then show picture of its office of logo. If you refer to machine, show a picture of machine. These visual elements help keep your jurors engaged. At ito po yon, yung ang ibig sabihin nun ay ayun, pwede tayong gumamit ng mga pictures o larawan na pwede natin ipresenta. O sa korte, pwede natin ipakita sa korte. At maaari rin itong gamitin para makabuo tayo ng isang sanaysay o kwento ng pangyayari o kaso na nais natin na maresolba. Pwede natin gamitin yung mga pictures na yon o pakita natin sa korte yung larawan para mas malinaw at madetalyado. So, ito naman yung tip number 2 natin sa better presenting photograph in court. Accompany photograph with maps and diagram to provide context. The board above illustrate how a site map can be used with photograph to provide important context. So, ayun, ang ganun pa rin, doon pa rin about pa rin to sa picture, para gagamitin mo pa rin yung picture, yung litrato mo na nakuha bilang ebidensya sa korte. Parang kukunin mo yung pictures na yun, tapos yun yung ide-demo mo sa kanila. Parang gagawa ka ng yung kwento about dun sa picture na yun. Parang tapaliwanag mo na kung ano yung pumapaloob dun sa larawan na nakuha mo o dun sa ebidensya na dala mo dun sa kanila. Yun. Ito naman yung tip number 3. Consider combining multiple photographs on a single blow-up or slide to speed a presentation or to address related image together. Litigatory may choose to combine 2 or more photograph or a slide or board. Combining photograph will reduce the size of the image shown to the audience and may not work if small details from a photograph must be shown. On the other hand, some photographs do not have enough resolution to be presented in large size without showing grand pixelization. Ang sabi dito ay pwede tayong gumawa ng isang slide at pagsamahin natin doon yung mga pictures o evidence na nakalap natin. At mas mabilis din natin na maipresenta sa court yun at maipapakita natin na maayos, may i-demo natin na maayos sa kanila, may papakita natin o may ilarawan natin yung larawan na dala-dala natin kung para saan to, para ganito to, o kung anong pangyayari para makakapaghinuha tayo dun sa litrato nang naipapakita natin sa kanila ng maayos.
Tip 4. Add labeling and markers that helps jurors understand the photographs, the labels, the arrows, and the other text to be shown with image deserve careful consideration to ensure clarity, accuracy, and avoid distracting clutter. Tip 5. Use photographs as visual labels to call attention and emphasize. In the sample above, the photograph of the prisoner supplements the text label calling attention to the prisoner, which was where the fire in the particular case started. Tip 6. Use of point view indicators and the diagram to orient the audience. The photographs above were all taken from different areas and different viewpoints. The icon of the eye and the rays pointing to the diagram help orient jurors as to which direction the photograph shows. Tip 7. Tell a story related to photographs with common linking elements, the sequence of slide, and uses visual elements, slide, titles, dates, point of view indicators, the map, to show several related photographs. Once the jury understands elements in one photograph, they can understand later photographs and they know where to look for background information. Thus, once the jury understands how the information is being presented, they can focus on the story told by the photograph and the attorney.
Tip number 8, dapat high resolution digital images ang gamit natin. Kailangan magagandang camera. Every pixel niya ay clear at mas malinaw para pag take natin ng picture sa evidence ng photograph, mas maliwanag, mas clear at mas detalyado at mas maintindihan natin kung ano yung mga ebidensya na kinuhanan sa photograph. Tip number 9, in presenting evidences, mas maganda na picture natin yung mga tao kasama ang kanilang mga testimonya para mabilis silang matandaan ng mga juror at mas maiging ilagay natin ito sa opening and closing ng ating presentation. Tip number 10, kailangan pag magsisave tayo ng files, kailangan ay organize. Kasi sa daming photographs na ating iti-take, dapat may sarili-sarili itong file name, date, and kung anong kaso ba ito, kung saan ba ito ginamit, saan ba ito gagamitin, para may notes tayo o may look back tayo kapag may mga katulad na kaso ito or ang kasong ito ay hindi na close o hindi na tapos at muling binuksan upang patunayan at muling litisin.
10. Organize your photographers to establish foundation and make them easier to understand. Organization your photographers is the key to understand them and using them. For example, in the constellation effect case, there may be hundreds, 1,000 of the photographers taken by many people over years in many location at document problems and correction. At a minimum, location document problem and correction. At a minimum, keep track on those photographers with file names, folders, and notes that help you establish the foundation. Example, I will often name photographers with date, prepared, identify to, and pins, the number, rather than a less meaningful file name opening from my camera. For particularly important collection, consider creating a link a collaborative file that allows borrowing to photographies by location, date of other permits, a discussion in or early blog posts, building then visual foundation of your construction defect of case. Tip 11. Show elements of scale your photograph piece. When you take photographies for the litigation, include scale reference like the tape measure shown above. Shock scale reference are helpful for juries to understanding sizing, and they also help if you need to illustrate or model something in your photographies. Tip 12. Go beyond photographies to illustration, animation, and models and necessary. Sometimes the photographies do not show information completely or clearly, and a model or illustration based on photographies will be your best choice for visual explanation to your jury. At Cogent Legal will often use photographies and video to create illustration of video. That example better than resources, photographers. For example, read more in our early blog post about creating an animation of an accident using surveillance video that did not fully capture and the sense. Tip 13. Take your graphics provide on your next photo shot for our litigation. At Content Legal, we often take photographs for our client's case. In those photo shots, we always find the document they sense help us in creating accurate and precise visual explanation for this journal. How do I introduce an exhibit? That exhibit must safety all the rules of evidence before it's admitted. This is a very complicated area, but there are recognized techniques. If you think a particular exhibit is critical, you should consult with an attorney. Exhibit cannot testify for the terms levels do someday has to reduce them. Thank you.